Swami Lakshmiju is going to talk to us for a few minutes on one of the chapters in his new book, Kashmir Shaivism, The Secret Supreme. This chapter is number 4 on the theory of reflection, and it talks about what is reflected in the world and how God consciousness can reflect all things in the world. I will read just a couple sentences and we will go on from there. In the ordinary worldly course, sound is reflected outwardly in ether and inwardly in the ear. Touch is reflected outwardly in air and inwardly in skin. Form is reflected outwardly in fire and in a mirror and inwardly in the eye. These reflections are like a reflection in the mirror. They take place individually. All 5 reflections are not available at once. Only one thing is reflected in each. Touch cannot be reflected in a mirror, nor can taste, smell, or sound. A mirror will only reflect form. It is only in supreme God consciousness that you find all 5 reflected at once.
Yes.
Yes, Swamiji. Talk to me.
I've given one example for this, just to make us understand what he means by this, that only one thing is reflected in one, not all the 5 senses. All the 5 senses are reflected only in God consciousness, the mirror of God consciousness. He gives example of a woman who is newly married to her husband, and in presence of elders she cannot talk to him, she cannot touch him. Although she sees, she observes his image in mirror secretly. She observes mirror and nobody knows what she is doing within herself. She observes his image in mirror and wants to touch it, wants to hug it. But after giving hug to this mirror, she cannot get satisfaction, because there is only form. Reflection of form is only there, and the reflection of touch is not there. It is mirror outside. But in the mirror of God consciousness, all the 5 senses are reflected.